Hi, welcome to Ageless Glow, and in today's video I thought I would share with you some amazing pinching techniques for the facial area and also the neck to really help with collagen production and elastin. We're then finishing off with all important lymphatic drainage to really help with glowing skin. Now, I've been a facialist for the last 7 years and I'm really passionate to help you on your skin journey, particularly if you have older skin. Now, first things first, I do like to start off with clean skin, and I'm using some facial oil here. I have a rose hip. If you like, you can use a castor oil. I quite like a Jamaican black castor oil as well, or even a face cream. Just something so you've got a little bit of sip and glide so you're not compromising the skin. Now, I'm just gently applying first of all to the facial area and then the neck. Now, you can do these once or twice a day. Obviously, depends on how much time you have. Even 2 or 3 times a week is great. So starting with the fingers, we're going to start with the neck. And I'm just going to give a few gentle presses just to get lymphatics going, just above the collarbone. And then with our fingers, we're just very, very gently pinching in an upwards motion. Now, you don't want to be too heavy-handed here because obviously you don't want to be bruising yourself, but just a very light pinch coming upwards towards the jawline. And again, just gently pinching all the way up. And then with the thumb placed under the chin, the fingers above, we're just gently pinching now onto the chin and then the jawline. We're just gently working our way along. Now, you don't want to be too heavy again here because we've got plenty of lymph nodes, so you want to be fairly light. This will also be helping with blood flow and circulation as well to the area. And again, and then if you can just come along above the jawline, I always like to work in an upwards and outwards motion. Now, if you do have long fingernails, you can always just use the side of your fingers, and also if you find that more comfortable. And then let's work on the mouth area. Thumb under the lip here and the other fingers above, and just gently press. And hold and come back up and work along. This really does help again with blood flow and circulation to make your lips slightly more pinky, and also will actually help plump them up. And then just working lower part of the face. And then thumb placed under the chin, under the cheek here as much as you can, fingers above, and just gently pinch up from the thumb, lifting upwards. Place and hold and come along. Thumb, so you've got your fingers onto the bone here, just taking your thumb and lifting with the thumb, so you're gently pinching. This will really help sculpt those cheekbones. And just work all the way along. Do this one more time. This is a really great one because if you have your cheekbones lifted, the lower part of the face will really help with any sort of saggy jowls or any nasal labial folds. So again, just coming along, fingers placed onto the bone of the cheek, and just bringing the thumbs up for a gentle pinch. And then just slightly pinch above the cheekbones here, very lightly, because we're getting towards the eye area, which is very delicate and fine. And then just as much as you can, a little bit onto the side of the eyes where those potential crow's feet and smile lines can be as well. But again, you just want to be very, very gentle around this area. And then thumbs placed under the eyebrow here, between the eyes, and fingers above. And again, just gently pinch along. Hold, and then just come along. Great eye lift. So again, fingers along, and just taking the thumbs and lifting the thumbs up for a gentle pinch. And whatever products you've placed onto your skin is really going to help and penetrate in even better and deeper as well with this pinching exercise. Now, when it comes to the forehead area here, we don't have much fat padding, if you like. So if you can, just very gently pinch in an upwards motion from the eyebrows towards the hairline. Again, stimulating collagen production and also helping with elastin. And then also you can pinch between the eyes as well here. And maybe go to slight different angles so you're not working completely along the line, any of those vertical lines. So you want to almost work against it if you can. And then once we've done our facial pinching, we want to finish off with the all-important lymphatic drainage. So we can release all the toxins and waste, which will also help with glowing skin and elastin. So I'm placing my fingers onto my forehead and just gently gliding in an outwards motion, feather-like touch. Again, the lymph is very close to the surface of the skin, so only a delicate touch is needed. Ring finger under the eyes, and then cheekbones, and then just by the side of the mouth here, lower part of the face, heading towards those ears where we have plenty of lymph nodes, and then thumb placed under the chin, fingers above, just gently gliding along the jawline. Nice and light, particularly with older skin. Obviously we're losing collagen and elastin, so it ends up with more wrinkles, so you don't want to be dragging or pulling. And then with our fingers, I'm just making a V shape and just gliding down in front and behind the ear. And then with the flat of the hand, down the big SCM muscle, down to the collarbone. And then on the other side, fingers in a V shape, either side of the ear. And then flat of the hand, down the big SCM muscle, down to the collarbone. And then I always like to finish off, really important to do a lymphatic drainage release, so we can release all the toxins and waste within the neck and the head area. So from the chin all the way down where our collarbone is, almost our beginning point, if you like, our starting position. We have those indentations above. So if you can just give those a few gentle presses. Now, if you'd like to comment down below, tell me how you found this facial pinching massage, and also if there's any other facial massages or fascia or lymphatic drainage you'd like me to share with you. And please consider subscribing, and a thumbs up really helps with the algorithm. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.